This video has just turned into me bitching about how much money I've spent lately. And I'm almost out of time, but I'm going to let this run into a two-parter. So, but yeah, I mean, it was good food, and it was, kind of relatively good causes, that is, supporting various school organizations and groups and clubs and whatnot. So I didn't really mind spending that money, but it did end up being quite a bit. Oh, and let's see, after that, on Tuesday, which was also the school festival ran Saturday through Tuesday, and Friday afternoon classes were canceled in preparation, and Wednesday morning classes were canceled in cleanup. So Tuesday I went to this huge art exhibition in Osaka, which was great, and I loved it, and just, the train there and back, a little expensive, and then I had lunch in Osaka. I had gyudon, which was tasty. Gyudon is kind of Japanese-style fast food. It's basically just rice and beef and maybe some onions, and it's very tasty in the same way that fast food is tasty. It's like you eat it and you love it, but you know that this is bad for you. And it's kind of this sort of greasy, not quite right, good tasty. Not like, eating a quality sandwich at a great restaurant. No, this is the kind of the down and dirty tasty. And people have told me that gyudon is very cheap. I don't know what their basis for comparison is. Admittedly, I got the largest size of gyudon. Got a nice big bowl, which was 640 yen. And Mr. Donut, I discovered Mr. Donut, where, like, most of the donuts are only 100 yen and taste amazing. The thing is that the closest Mr. Donut to my home is at the JR station, where I never go. Because there's 3 stations in town. There's Hankyu, Hanshin, and JR, Japan Rail. And the one I use to get to school and to get most anywhere is Hankyu. So I don't have that much call to go to the JR station. And then in Nishinomiya, where I, go to school, there probably are a couple of Mr. Donuts. I just don't know where any of them are. And I don't really care that much. Not enough to go looking for them. It's like if I run into a Mr. Donut, I'm like, I'm gonna go get a cruller. They have some really great crullers. And then... So, what else? What else? So I think we're done complaining about how much money I've spent, because this week I'm not going to spend that much money. Oh, one more thing about bitching about how much money I spent. I bought my new month's train and bus pass on Saturday, because it was the 31st, which is when my October train and bus passes ran out, because I had them separately before. And so I got a new one for November, which is, well, it's, Ichimane, and it's about $100, and it's a good investment, because that's, unlimited travel on within the zone that I need to be in on the trains and the buses, and I can just take those whenever. And as long as I don't take the train outside of my designated area, then I don't have to pay for it, except for that once a month. And actually, they do sell them in 3 months, and the 3-month costs twice as much as the 1 month. And if I'd had the cash on me, I would have bought it. But I did not have that much cash in my pocket at the moment. It's like, So I just went with the 1 month, because I didn't really have time, because I was, not that long before the party. And I didn't feel I had time to go home and come back and do that whole thing. And they also have a 6-month, but it was kind of recommended to me not to buy the 6-month if I could avoid it. Because they were like, if you lose it, there's nothing we can do, and you'll have paid for this whole 6-month pass, which is presumably at least $400. That seems, well, maybe not. Maybe it's only like $300, $350. Just based on the price difference between the 1 month and the 3-month. But yeah. They're like, if you lose the 6-month, you're gonna have to buy a whole new 6-month because there's nothing we can do about that. But what I do like about this pass is, like I said, the last time I had a train pass and I had a bus pass, and I had to shuffle them around a lot. And this time, I got a train bus pass. So when I get off the bus, you don't have to actually. Apparently they trust you to get on the bus and have the fare, because they don't make you like pay beforehand or show that you have this card. They just wait until you get off the bus, and then if you don't have it, there's going to be trouble, lots of trouble. But so when I get off the bus, I just hold up this card and go like, yeah, and they're like, hey. Because, hey, it's a guy with one of those passes. Okay, he's paid for the month. And then I get to the train station and I take it out of this, which is also my student ID and a few other sort of things. And I slip it into the ticket thing and it pops out the other end, and I take it and go on my way. And it's so convenient to just have both in one. I'm babbling, but I often do. Midterms are this week. I just finished my political economy midterm, which was actually an essay, 4 to 6 pages, due tomorrow. I got to about 5 pages before I decided that I had rambled enough, and it's like, I really don't have anything left to say. I could probably pad it a little more, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, going to be turning that in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll remember. I'm probably going to put something on my phone to be like, go print out your essay and turn it into the SIEC office now. Just, yeah, a little thing on my cell phone to tell me to do that after class. What else? Excuse me. Yeah, I have other midterms coming up. I have my art midterm. That's not going to be that bad. I do have to do some study, but not that much. And then I have my Japanese midterms coming up. And those... I know the grammar. I'm still having a hard time with the vocabulary. And of course I make a lot of stupid mistakes. I make stupid mistakes in English. Why not in Japanese? So I'm going to have to work on that. And I don't think my government and politics class actually has a midterm. Or if we do, it's not yet. Because I don't remember talking about it this week. Or talking about it as coming up. Anyway. Well, I'm running out of time, and it's also probably going to be dinner pretty soon. So I'm gonna